a lot of the time, the thing that's stopping you from getting more views on YouTube is not this massive thing or many things. Usually it's just one small thing that's holding you back. And if you fix that one thing, your views would go up. That's what we call in the business a bottleneck. I'm going to draw a bottle here. That's a bottle, okay? And if you have a bottleneck, that means it's stopping stuff from happening as fast as you'd like it to happen, right? So like, for example, if you have a bottle, you know what a bottleneck is. I don't have to explain it actually. That's a waste of time. But basically, this is something I was thinking about is it's not death by 1,000 stabs. I truly think that a lot of the time it's you've over-indexed on a certain thing on your channel and you're really good at that certain thing because you used to suck at it. And so you focus on it, now you're good at it. But that means you're under-indexing. You're not focusing enough on this other thing that's also equally important. And what I'm seeing is, especially lately, people have rightfully so been saying that ideas are the most important thing, okay? I'm going to put this here. Rightfully so. The idea is super important. They're also saying, the thumbnail title, super important. You've probably heard, if the viewer doesn't click, they don't watch. And so the thumbnail is insanely important. But I think people are making two kind of mistakes here. One is that they hear how important this is and they put all their effort into the idea, title, and thumbnail, which is not good because then the actual video, which is extremely important, this is what turns viewers, strangers into fans. This is what creates a strong community. This is what keeps viewers from churning and basically grows your audience. This is what makes you likable. This is what gives you long-term potential on the platform is the video. It's not your thumbnail, it's the video, right? And the issue here that people are making is that they're finding out ideas are super important. Let me just go all in on ideas. And then they're not really making as much progress on the video. Same with packaging. And so I think the way people should look at it is realize like, yes, all three of these and more are important, but you should think of it, but you should say it's high leverage, not the most important, because in your brain, when you say something is more important than something else, you tend to just like focus way less on the thing that's less important. But all three of these are extremely important. All three of these, right? And so instead you should just think, okay, these are higher leverage, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't focus on this thing. Like if you think about it, just changing your thumbnail can 10x your views. I've seen it before. I've done it myself for clients before. I took a video from 12 million. We changed the thumbnail on it, and the videos went on to get like 20, I think, million views. So an extra like 8 million views in like 6 to 7 months. It was actually insane. And so that just shows how high leverage this can be. You're changing one frame, one image, and your views are blowing up. But the video is just as important here. And so to go back to the original question of just one thing could be stopping you from growing, I think for a lot of people, it's probably going to come down to, I won't say ideas, because I think at the highest level, people aren't struggling too much with ideas. I would say a lot of the time they're focusing more, their issue is more with videos a lot of the time. And the hack for figuring out and solving any bottleneck on your YouTube channel is to use something that this Japanese man, I believe, I think he was Japanese, came up with, right? And it was so insane that everyone talks about it now. And it's called asking the 5 whys. When you have a problem, you need to ask why 5 times. Because if you ask why just once or just twice or even just 3 times, a lot of the time, it doesn't give you the core actual reason that problem occurred. And this is a good example. Problem, someone ran through a red light. Why? They were late for work. Okay, that doesn't really give you a solution. Why were they late for work? They woke up late. Why did they wake up late? The alarm didn't work. Why did the alarm not work? The battery was dead. And then why was the battery dead? I forgot to check it. Root cause is this. And then this, you can solve a hell of a lot more easily than, oh, late for work, right? And so this actually works wonders in my opinion. It's a little bit hard to actually do it because sometimes you get to like the 3rd why and you're like, I have no freaking clue what the answer to this why is. And so you actually have to do some digging or ask people who you respect for their input. But this is a great way of solving problems, is because you can't solve a problem if you don't know what the actual problem is. And running through the red light isn't the problem. The problem is that you didn't check that your batteries were dead or you didn't charge your phone before you went to bed, and so it died overnight and it didn't wake you up, and that's why you were late. So anyways, I went on so many tangents in that video, but yeah, it just happened. Hope this helps. Peace.